The best way to kill a snake is to cut off the head. And that means that I have to target Harley. And I'm gonna make my first chess move by destroying your sense of identity, Harley, because I know that your image is so important to you. And in this bag, I have the mask that symbolizes the leadership of House of Harley.
Are we gonna hear from the House of Harley?
The song is good. Hey, there's no way you have the mask. I put it in a certain spot in a certain bag.
Yeah, well, why don't you prove it, Harley?
You want me to prove it to you? Anyway. This isn't my bag.
What?
Well, Cam, I may not be able to find the mask that I put in a certain spot in a certain bag, but I know for a fact that you don't have it.
It looks like he's got it in hand. The House of Harley.
If you want to play like this, try to find somebody that can trust you enough or even likes you enough to be your partner. Go ahead, Cam. Try. You think you can find anyone? No?
On his own. The body guy is here. They can't find him a partner? Of course, the drip god, Roma Miller.
Relation meant something to me, and I know it meant something to you. And maybe these kids, they don't need a father figure, they don't need a mommy, what they need is a stepdaddy.
Oh no, more controversy.
At
What?
any time was it ever announced or said that it was for this YouTube title. Therefore, Sean Christopher, you are still our YouTube champion.
It's a conspiracy.
Come on out now. Get your title. Come on.
I think Sean may be dead.
Tonight, the winner of this match will go on to be the contender at Anniversary for the title.
Bring out the combatants.
Lord Watley.
The best way to kill a snake is to cut off the head. And that means that I have to target Harley. And I'm gonna make my first chess move by destroying your sense of identity, Harley, because I know that your image is so important to you. And in this bag, I have the mask that symbolizes the leadership of House of Harley.
Are we going to hear from the House of Harley?
The song is good. Hey, there's no way you have the mask. I put it in a certain spot in a certain bag.
Yeah, well, why don't you prove it, Harley?
You want me to prove it to you? Anyway. This isn't my bag.
What?
Well, Cam, I may not be able to find the mask that I put in a certain spot in a certain bag, but I know for a fact that you don't have it.
It looks like he's got it in hand. The House of Harley.
Is, he does.
If you want to play like this, try to find somebody that can trust you enough or even likes you enough to be your partner. Go ahead, Cam. Try. You think you can find anyone? No?
On his own. The body guy is here. They can't find him a partner? Of course, the drip god, Roma Miller.
Relation meant something to me, and I know it meant something to you. And maybe these kids, they don't need a father figure, they don't need a mommy, what they need is a stepdaddy.
Oh no, more controversy.
At any time, was it ever announced or said that it was for this YouTube title? Therefore, you are still our YouTube champion.
It's a conspiracy.
Come on out now. Get your title. Come on.
I think Sean may be dead.
Tonight, the winner of this match will go on to be the contender at Anniversary for the title.
Bring out the combatants.
Lord Watley.
The best way to kill a snake is to cut off the head. And that means that I have to target Harley. And I'm gonna make my first chess move by destroying your sense of identity, Harley, because I know that your image is so important to you. And in this bag, I have the mask that symbolizes the leadership of The best way to kill a snake is to cut off the head. And that means that I have to target Harley. And I'm going to make my first chess move by destroying your sense of identity, Harley, because I know that your image is so important to you. And in this bag, I have the mask that symbolizes the leadership of House of Harley.
We're going to hear from both House of Harley.
There's no way you have to mask. I put it in a certain spot, in a certain bag.
Yeah, well, why don't you prove it, Harley?
You want me to prove it to you? Yeah. Isn't that my bag? Well, I may not be able to find the mask that I put in a certain spot in a certain bag, but I know for a fact that you don't have it.
Looks like he's got it in hand. The House of Harley.
Anytime was it ever announced or said that it was for the YouTube title. Therefore, Sean Christopher, you are still our YouTube champion.
It's a conspiracy. I think Sean may be dead.
The winner of this match will go on to be the contender at Anniversary for the title.
We now the back. Lord Watley.
Episode 650, Battle of Attrition. We're starting out. The King of the South is in the ring.
That's what I like to hear on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, we went through a couple weeks of mass confusion, and sometimes the Queen needs me to come out here and handle her business for her. So tonight, the King of the South is going to handle all this championship match business with Aiden Andrews and Aaron Dallas. So let's go ahead, let's bring out one of the co-winners of the 2023 Battle Rumble, the relentless Aiden Andrews.
Starting off hot, Aiden Andrews being brought to the ring, being told to come to the ring. You heard it there, one of the co-winners of the Battle Rumble. A lot of controversy still even after last week.
We still don't have a definitive #1 contender. As you mentioned, we're starting off so hot, we didn't even get our introductions in. I'm Matthias Darkthorn, joined by the Wicked Nemesis. Normally Wicked's doing this.
But we are starting it right here, right now. And what better way to start it than with Aiden Andrews.
Aiden Andrews already won one Battle Rumble. He's a co-winner of this year's Battle Rumble.
Let's give it up for Aiden Andrews.
Shrouded in controversy and confusion, to say the
And
least.
now let's bring out the other winner of the 2023 Battle Rumble. He is your unified, all-out champion, the blue-collar rock star, Aaron Dallas.
378 days, unified, all-out champion. Rocking the new tunes.
New music, new man. The blue-collar rock star is here.
Trying to add to that collection.
Maybe the controversy will come to an end right here, right now. Ace is there, and Ace is waiting to tell us. But those are two explosive men in the ring with Ace Hayden.
Explosive is a very descriptive and accurate descriptor of these two. Volatile even.
Sorry, I'm trying not to sing the song. My mom's favorite wrestler.
All right, give it up one more time for AA Ryan.
Got some
Got a fairly
detractors.
blue-collar crowd.
Now look, guys, I'm not going to beat
white-collar
around the bush. I'm going to get right to it. 2 weeks ago, 2023 Battle Rumble, you both went over the top. Both of your feet hit the floor at the same time, and all 4 of our referees decided you were co-winners. The next week, it was Aiden Andrews versus Aaron Dallas, with the winner getting the title shot at Anniversary. And the final boss ruined that one, didn't he? So in the event that nobody wins that match, I'm sure Brandon Watley thought that that would mean he doesn't defend his title at Anniversary. But Watley, that's not how math works, my friend. Since neither man won, but both men won the Battle Rumble. Guys, y'all help me out. Let's put 2 and 2 together.
Triple threat! Triple threat! Triple threat! Triple threat! Triple threat!
Anniversary Super Show 15. It's gonna be AA Run Dallas, AA Aiden Andrews, and ProSouth champion Brandon Watley in a triple threat match.
Lord Watley's not gonna like that.
That's not gonna sit well with him.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
He summoned the final boss.
You asked for the boss, and we sent him.
A triple threat match. Well, Mr. Hayden, that answer to that triple threat, I have some bad news. As far as that triple threat match is concerned, that doesn't sit well with me, and that's not what we're not going to do.
Guys, hit the nail on the head with that.
There's no #1 contender, and nobody won a Battle Rumble. And the reason for that is because this promotion lacks convention. Nobody won a Battle Rumble. There's no #1 contender. But since y'all want to give these two a title shot so bad, a triple threat, that's not what we're going to do. See, mathematically, when it comes to triple threat matches, it doesn't make any sense. Singles match, I have a 50-50 chance. But I'm not an ordinary competitor. So that 50% goes up to 90%. In a triple threat match, that drops drastically. If Aiden decides to pin Aaron Dallas, then I'll lose my championship.
Little Watley
If
math.
Aaron Dallas pins Hayden, then I lose my championship. This is why a triple threat shouldn't happen. If anybody is going to beat me for the championship, they should beat me. They should pin me or make me submit. And in a triple threat match, there's a strong possibility that that won't happen.
33 1/3.
See, I've already beaten him. And as far as him, he hasn't defended his championship and God knows when. So why is he competing for my title? There was no winner to the Battle Rumble. Everybody got eliminated.
Okay. Look, last week was pandemonium. That's not tonight. So what I'm hearing is you're not going to do a triple threat. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly. We're not going to do a triple threat. Who turned the lights off?
I think things are about to pick up.
The Ghost is here.
I know this isn't going to sit well with Brandon Watley. Sits very well with me, though.
It's right down your path. Eric Silva back yet again. Made his presence felt last week, and he is back. The Ghost is here.
Eric Silva had an impressive showing in the Battle Rumble. And
Just an
I've heard
impressive
from him.
individual no matter what.
He's got bigger things in mind than just a Battle Rumble.
It's always great to see Silva back. One of the mainstays, one of the pillars of Pro South. Eric Silva getting in the ring, stepping in. When he steps in, you have to walk the path. What has Silva got to say? He has a microphone.
It's good to see you, folks. No hard feelings, right, AD? Good to see you too. You and I have had an account that needs to be settled. The last time you and I were face to face in a ProSouth Arena, this happened.
He knew what he signed up for. Well, he's still trying to defend himself. He's trying to cover up, so he's got something going on. At some point, Matthias Darko may just have to. That's it. Luis Santiago may have saved Eric Silva from permanent brain damage here. That was double-digit kicks. Wow.
I was kicked in the head repeatedly until I could no longer defend myself. Not only me, but my brother, Matthias Darko. That doesn't sit well with me. So, a lot of people in your orbit may no mistake about it. I am extremely passionate about the ass kicking I'm gonna lay down on you. In simple terms, you're the final boss and I am God mode.
Silva staring intently through Brandon Watley.
Regardless of the outcome, here or here. You and I got a date, homie.
Four-way dance! Four-way dance! Four-way dance! Four-way dance!
Crowd trying to add another option to this match.
So if they don't take that title, I will.
Silva calling his shot. Then he's next.
You gonna take my title. Well, I thought they were the number one contenders, and I'm going to the anniversary tour champion.
He said regardless what happened, did you not listen?
I might be overstepping my bounds here a little bit,
Step, brother, step.
but there's one man in this building that's held that title longer than me. So you can call this an executive decision. I'm calling my shot, and my shot is right between your eyes.
There's a target on Brandon Watley's shoulder, and it is Big Blue, the ProSouth Heavyweight Championship.
While everybody else is saying they want a shot at the ProSouth title, maybe, no, I'm too old for that. I don't want that right now. Give me a little bit, let me work some kinks out, but I don't want that ass whooping right now. But look, Ghost, no disrespect, but things around here are earned. Title shots are earned, like these two men competing in a 30-man battle rumble and being the last two to leave the ring. Now, you had a great comeback, you had a great showing, but that in itself does not give you a title shot, and that does not allow you to break in line ahead of Aiden Andrews or Aaron Dallas. But I love the idea of Eric Silva versus Brandon Watley. So here's what we're gonna do, and I'll clean this mess up with the wife later. Next week, it's gonna be Eric Silva and Brandon Watley. But ain't no mistake about it, they're not going to be wrestling each other. They're going to team up. And they're going to take on Aaron Dallas and Aiden Andrews.
Tag match for
and
next
if Eric
week.
Silva or Brandon Watley win, then in Wicked Havoc, it's going to be Eric the Ghost Silva challenging for the Final Bosses ProSouth Championship.
Team up with Eric Silva, and if he win, he's number one contender.
Yeah.
Oh man, this seems money. It's simple. I was gonna lose on purpose so he doesn't lose. Y'all have a good day.
Too far. Don't go too far. I thought you might think of something like that. You are the final boss for a reason. So here's what's going to happen. If Aiden Andrews wins, or Aaron Dallas wins, whether they pin you or they pin you, then that man will be the new ProSouth champion.
Whoever pins Brandon Watley next week is the number one contender.
Who's the new
You
champion?
know what? Go on back to the back, because I don't want to see you for the rest of the night. I'll see you next week in tag action.
Amazing. Ace got a lot of explaining to do. As if the target wasn't big enough.
You boys better
Oh,
get
be
along,
what?
because next week I have a feeling you're gonna hate each other. But that tag match, that sits well with me.
Brandon Watley and Eric Silva against 8D and 8A. Well, we got House of Harley now.
The sun is out. The power is here. House of Harley has something to say about this. As always, the House of Harley has to be interjected into whatever is successful. House of Harley out in full force. You see the mask of leadership not on Harley Haven. Cam still in possession of the mask of leadership. Ozzy Owens, Christian Garrett, Sleazy C, Harley all out here. Stepping into the ring with Silva, Aaron, and Aiden. What is going on?
What is it that brings the House of Harley out here right now? Cameron Keast isn't in the ring.
Stop fighting. The nerve that you have to come out here to try to get another belt when you're too busy passing out at work to defend the one that you already have. And you, Aiden, you haven't won a significant match since you've been back. You know what we've done? We beat Cam. We beat Cam, a Grand Slam champion. So if anybody deserves to be the number one contender, it's this guy.
No, we're going to hear from Sleazy C.
You know what, Harley? That's a really good point. Because I'm looking around this ring, and to be honest, I don't see a whole lot of competition. You know what I see? I see a shell of his former self and Eric the Goat Silver.
Careful,
I look at
Sleazy
these two
C.
guys, you know what I see? I see a bunch of muscle and a bunch of charisma, but you know what? Ain't neither one of y'all got what it takes to be ProSouth champion. Look at me. You know what I did? I started off first in the Rumble. Yeah, you guys are co-winners in the Rumble. You know what happened? You came in like 20-something. I came in first.
Number one, 90 minutes.
And you want to talk about what happened to Silver Weapon when I came in first? Right there, I elbowed you off and eliminated you. So what now? You think you really deserve this? Because we can go at it if you want to.
I want to see this.
Silva, roast this man and then let me handle this.
You came in here, you told us what you see. Let me tell you what I see. I see 4 children standing in this ring playing at the games of men. Let me tell you something, boy. The 3 of you are full of nothing but piss and hot air. You've grown since your first stint here, and I'll give you that. But as far as I'm concerned, I see y'all operating out of a playbook that I wrote. Don't forget what I'm capable of. And if you have forgotten, tonight, I will be more than happy to give your punk ass a reminder.
Hey, you know what? I think that's a great idea. Because, Harley, I want to point out, I think my group's a little better than yours.
I'd agree with that.
So I think this crowd's good at math. Help me out a little bit. I think we go to the back, we get Eric the Ghost Silva dressed, and tonight our main event, it'll be the House of Harley versus Eric the Ghost Silva, Aaron Dallas, and Aiden Andrews in trios action.
Now that's the main event.
Things are shaping up.
You see Aiden nodding approvingly.
We've got a huge tag team match for next week. We've got a huge trios main event for this week.
If no one has any other interruptions from the chaos that was me coming out here to attempt to open this show, oh God.
I think we got more chaos. Speaking of chaos, we got a tragic prince. Should have expected where the House of Harley should expect the tragic prince Cameron Keith not be far behind.
Yes, he is forever tragic. What is Cam gonna say? Once again, Cam allying himself against the House of Harley. We have a huge main event. Silva, Andrews, Dallas against the House of Harley. Now Cam's out here. Great response, rousing response for Cameron Keith from the ProSouth faithful.
Now, you didn't think you were going to have a party where everyone's talking all night and I wasn't going to get involved somehow.
That is what Cam does.
Now, hold on before you guys maul me like I know you want to, because I heard you're congratulating yourself over beating me last week. Here's the thing, though. You're doing a lot of talking, Caden, about wanting to be a #1 contender. But here's the thing, Caden. Having yourself in that mindset is only going to keep you a #1 contender, but never a champion. And I look at you, Caden, and I see all the makings of a champion someday, but right now, I just don't see it. I don't see somebody that can be ProSouth champion. I don't even see somebody that could be the All-Out champion or could be the YouTube champion. If it wasn't for Robbie Vito carrying you all those years ago, you wouldn't even have a tag team championship under your belt. Everyone Tonka saw that joke coming, right? So here's what I'm gonna do for you, Caden. Just because I got a little bit of love left in my heart for the kids, I'm gonna show you exactly what a champion is made of. Because tonight I'm wrestling Christian Pierce, and I am demanding that we go ahead and do that right now. So watch and learn, kids. Dad is here to show you what to do.
The father figure is back, exuding all the confidence that he's exuded before, and then some. Just running down Cade Uten, saying that he's going to show him what it takes to be a champion.
Cameron Keith, as if the House of Harley wasn't enough of a problem. Now he's got Atonement to worry about, specifically Atonement's Darkheart Christian Pierce.
Cameron starting fights and starting fires faster than he can put them out.
And not surprising.
Representing Atonement.
Not only
He is the Darkheart Christian Pierce.
Not only was the House of Harley have their eyes on this match.
And his opponent are here ringside. He is the Tragic Prince, Cameron Keith.
One of these days, James will let me get this out.
Maybe.
Not only does he have to worry about House of Harley, he's got Atonement, Christian Pierce with Roxanne in hand, and the champion of champions, Damian Seratone at ringside.
As I said, he has to put out one fire before he starts another. And he has lit a fire under Christian Pierce's ass tonight.
I would not be surprised if we saw I have to call them the Kids of Peace, the House of Harley again here before this is over with.
Got tied to headlock. Oh, shooting Pierce off. Cam takes the shoulder tackle, but kips up. Christian having Cam get a chance at it. Stomping on the hands. You know Cam likes to break fingers, and so does Christian Pierce.
Pierce making a big mistake, leaving his hand out vulnerable for. Oh, big reverse.
I know Christian Pierce did lucha. Up and over with an arm drag from Cam.
Cam's been known to throw out some lucha as well. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor, taking Pierce down.
Pierce in the corner. Eats that elbow, eats the clothesline.
Snapmare. Uh-oh, up comes the kick pad.
The exposed kick pad, the shin kick, heard round the world. Hurt quite a few people, but Christian Pierce is not quite a few people. And there we have it, this finger snap from Christian Pierce.
Surprised Pierce got them all first.
Christian Pierce a little mad that Cam is out here trying to take a spot, trying to make sure that people remember that he is a bruiser.
Running hip attack against the ropes.
He's saying he's going to break Cam's fingers. Christian Pierce known to do this. As I said earlier, Cam might be the master of it.
A little unfamiliar territory for Cameron Keith. He's used to being the one attacking his opponent's hands, not the one being attacked. Nobody home. Eats a keyblade for his trouble.
Only a 2 count though. Christian fighting up. Cam is going non-stop.
Vampire killer. Lays him out.
Only 2 count again. What does Cam have to do to keep Christian Pierce down? We'll find out very soon. Because Christian is up again. Oh, that combo we've come to love. Backbreaker there, version of it by Christian Pierce. Only a 2 count though.
Not enough to keep the former Grand Slam champion. Only one of 2 Grand Slam champions. The other one's at ringside.
Cam gave so much to the House of Harley when they were the Kids of Keys. And he taught them everything they know, but he didn't teach them everything that he knows. And you know House of Harley's looking on because he told them to from the back. Sit down clothesline, taking Cam out. We see the intensity from Christian Pierce. There is a fire definitely lit under his ass.
Absolutely. Christian Pierce has always been an intense competitor, but he has ratcheted it up, turned it up another notch since joining Atonement.
The influence of Damian Serotonin is evident.
Nobody home for anyone. Pierce with the misdirect. Managed to land that right hand.
The cannonball in the corner.
Stuck him. Off comes the tape. You know what that means.
The bullhammer is upcoming. This could be the end. Able to catch him. Yeast infection. Can he go for the cover? You see he's taking his time. Not a lot left in the tank. Only a 2 count from the yeast infection. Damian looking on from the outside. Who would have thought 2 years ago that the crowd would be chanting for Cam?
ProSouth faithful getting behind Cameron Keith. Still a new phenomenon for us.
Last week, Cam was able to find a tag partner with Roma Miller. This week, he gets Christian Pierce stepping up. Bullhammer. That could be it. And he kicked out. Not many people kick out of the bullhammer.
Cameron Keast made it out of the bullhammer. As you mentioned, very few people ever kick out of that bullhammer.
One of the best moves in professional wrestling going today.
That's what makes Cameron Keast different. That's why he's a former Grand Slam champion.
He kicked out of an elbow with a plate and 4 screws in it. Nobody home for that. Pierce is down. Cam going up top.
We don't normally see Cam come off the top. What's he got planned here?
And we're yet to see it again. Pierce cutting him off. Followed by a knife edge chop. Pierce and Atonement have been on a roll. Can they keep it going? That momentum. Those just joining us, Christian Pierce, Cameron Keast in the ring, the finger snap. Pierce down like a fallen tree.
Oh, out comes Sleazy C.
Sleazy C's out here making his presence known. The ref didn't see it.
Cam comes crashing down hard.
Lumbar check. That's got to be it. Cameron Keast goes down to Christian Pierce. Thank you to everyone joining us tonight here at the ProSouth Palace. Everybody joining us on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate every single one of you. We wouldn't be anyone without the fans. This is episode 650, Road to Attrition, and we may have seen some attrition there from Sleazy C, Kate Ooten.
Absolutely, Sleazy C giving the assist. Helping the Dark Heart Christian Pierce pick up a huge victory over Cameron Keast.
That's now 2 factions going against Cameron Keast. He can't win for losing.
And popular amongst ProSouth faithful, not so much in the locker room.
So hard for him to find a tag team partner last week. And now left on an island of his own with Atonement and the House of Harley breathing down his neck. Great showing by Cameron Keast there. An even better showing by Christian Pierce.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I think he said 1 fall, I'm not sure.
We were talking about great showings, and then James Hardy had to ruin it. But we got somebody who might make up for it.
We have entered the Matrix, folks. The anomaly is here. The mayor of the South, as he said.
The mayor of the Milky Way galaxy, Chris Kamikaze. Oh, guys, why not at this point? Flanked by his chief of staff, Saul Wright. '23 Gold Rush winner.
Being accompanied by Saul Wright. He is your 2023 Gold Rush winner.
Are we on our way to the danger zone? Are we on that highway?
Kamikaze adorned with gold yet again. More gold every week. With that Gold Rush briefcase, there's a possibility he might be collecting even more gold in the form of championship gold.
For a year, he could cash in that money in the bank briefcase, that Gold Rush briefcase. Anytime, anywhere, he can do it. He is chosen on the side of caution and not cashed in yet. And all that could change at any moment. One of the smartest men in professional wrestling, Chris Kamikaze.
You know he's one of the smartest men in professional wrestling. He got one of my quotes on his t-shirt.
He is only Chris Kamikaze.
Kamikaze showing off a bit with his dance steps there.
All about that bounce. We're gonna hear from the future mayor, the future ProSouth champion potentially.
What did you say? Let me tell you something. Each and every one of you Piedmont, podunk, pukes, hate to see me. Let's face it, we established it last week whenever Ace Haven came out here running his mouth as usual. By the way, can we just go ahead and address how ridiculous that whole first segment was? Who wants to hear people talk, right? Don't you boo me! Don't you boo me! Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you, if you will. Look, here's the reality, alright?
Kamikaze not even able to get any words out, not even a complete sentence.
No respect from the ProSouth faithful.
Here's the
Staff needs to be
reality.
in charge.
I should not be facing a weak little man by the name of Roma Miller tonight. Everybody knows what he's going to do. He's going to come out here, pick up all your ugly little children and shake them and jive. Yeah, look at me, I'm a good guy. And you're going to hand them to him like the idiots that you are. Who hands your babies to a stranger? You need a mayor to set this town straight, right, Nemesis? But the reality is I'm going to win my match against Roma Miller right here tonight very easily, as you know, right? And Saul is going to win this match against Ace Haven tonight also. Hold on. This is not your time, okay? This is my time. Your time comes later. Yeah, you're going to do fine too. But right now we're talking about me. So you're right, we're talking too much. Let's go ahead and get him out here to kiss your kids and dance around or whatever he's going to do, and then I'm going to beat him.
Roma Miller going to come out and shake some babies, as Kamikaze said.
Kamikaze telling Saul Wright, learn your place. Remember where you sit.
Introducing his opponent.
Well, he is the chief of staff.
Absolutely.
If he was the leader of a cult like you or a businessman like myself, he wouldn't say that, but it's Saul Wright. Stepdaddy season and Pumpkin Spice season are here. Running concurrently. But who does give their babies to a stranger?
That is a good question. He called it. He got a whole ass child that time.
Yeah, that is not a baby. That is a child. That kid might know what 4 times 4 is. Roma Miller, loved by the fans. There's a Kamikaze for mayor. I hope he has your vote. Make sure you rock the vote. Is that still a thing? Make sure you rock the vote this year. Stuff the ballot box.
All for Kamikaze.
Everybody asking to be picked up by Roma Miller. You know, he's got a bad back. Doctor said he needed a backiotomy. And there it is again.
No babies tonight, just children.
He's growing up. Next thing you know, he's going to be in the back grabbing the House of Harley. I'd like to see him pick up Ozzy Owens. That'd be amazing.
Careful, you'll end up on the Palmetto Street Patrol that way.
He is the Drip God, Roma
Miller. The Drip God is here. The Drip God against the anomaly. the mayor of ProSouth, the mayor of the Milky Way galaxy, against Supreme Stepdaddy. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for witnessing this. This is historic. It's been a long time since we had a matchup of this magnitude. So much on the line, as it was alluded to earlier. Ace Haven taking on Saul Wright tonight. Kamikaze getting a stretch in. Roma makes sure not to turn his back on Kamikaze. Tight lockup, tight side headlock. Roma trying to fight through, just not able to get there just yet. There he goes into a hammerlock. Side headlock of his own. Kamikaze's got to get that separation. And he does.
There he goes. Nobody home.
Catch him.
Managed to get through it.
Kamikaze rolling back to his feet. Roma in charge right now. Kamikaze has to see him. There's a splash in the corner.
Kamikaze trying to fight off that head scissor. Might have inadvertently made it worse. Seemed to land right on his head.
Kamikaze's had that bad back carrying around all that gold around his neck. 100% real gold too.
You gotta imagine the back of Kamikaze. Gotta be bothering him. He's been carrying the future of ProSouth.
Monkey flip taking Kamikaze down right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, basement drop kick.
Kamikaze trying to fight to his stomach or to his side, make sure his back's not down for the three, but he didn't fight through that.
It might be that time of the season.
It's pumpkin spice, Stepdaddy season. Straight kicks to the sternum.
Now I'm not gonna say it tonight.
Kamikaze, oh my goodness. The pat on the back of his own. Now you have to give him something cool to say.
Well, you have to break your opponent's back first before you pat yours.
Punches in the corner. Tubbs telling Roma to let him out the corner and open the fist. Great job by Tubbs there. Overhand chop, reverberating across the ProSouth Palace. And of course, the ProSouth faithful asking for one more time. And they get it. This is not what Kamikaze thought it was going to be.
Not quite the match he had expected. The danger poke. Last I heard, it's still a working title, but
we'll go with it for now.
It's effective, whatever it is, whatever you call it.
After being blinded, eating those elbows to the jaw is Roma Miller. He can't see. He is blinded.
Oh, running backdrop.
Running, stalling backdrop. Make sure to get his feet up under him, add a little extra to that. We do know that Kamikaze cooks with seasoning, and he's cooking right now. Grabbing Roma by the hair, standing him on that middle rope and standing on him.
Putting all his weight across the back of Roma Miller.
All 205 pounds of muscle.
Driving that throat across the rope.
Wow.
3
what
points.
a kick, yes, absolutely.
Now the more bloodthirsty members of the ProSouth faithful calling for one more time.
And they got there one more time as well. An eye for an eye, a tooth for the tooth, but if you keep going an eye for an eye, the entire world goes blind. Roma still with some fight in him, fighting back, throwing those elbows, finding the side of the temple of Kamikaze. Snap belly to belly by Kamikaze. Maybe taking a little too long to taunt there. Should have went for that cover immediately. Dragging Roma back out. Nonchalant cover. Only a 2 count. There's no way he was keeping Roma down with that.
Absolutely. I think you were right, Wicked. Waited too long. Didn't put enough on it.
Great belly to belly.
Absolutely.
Is he going for a torture rack? He's going for the torture rack.
Don't normally see a torture rack out of Kamikaze.
He has been working that back.
He does
showing off the power. The extra time in the gym's coming in handy.
Oh, into a gut buster. Soften up that midsection.
Got to be softening him up for the highway to the danger zone. There it is, the Maverick Salt. The Maverick Salt hit. This could be it. Only a 2 count. May not have gotten enough of that.
Roma was able to get, didn't hit the leg, so Roma was able to get some leverage from his legs to kick out.
Kamikaze imploring the keep him grounded method. He's been working on the back, been working on the stomach, been working on the ribs. And now he's just squeezing the life like a boa constrictor on Roma Miller.
That body lock. Squeezing the ribs in the midsection.
Roma trying to break it though. That's one way to break it. Can't take too many elbows to the side of the head. Ducked and grabbed him.
Got him hooked here.
Can he get him up? He couldn't quite get him up. There it is. Fisherman DDT'd with a twist. Roma able to get his foot on the rope. The only thing he could do, just saved his career, just saved his life, extended this beating just a little bit more for all the bloodthirsty fans out there.
I'm surprised he was able to get his leg. He was able to move his leg, much less get it over the rope. Following that backbreaker. And of course, you gotta pat yourself on the back after you break your opponents.
And paralyzed him apparently. Possibly. Roma back to his feet miraculously.
I think Kamikaze was going for that. Uh-oh.
Gotta respect the gold. Gotta respect the gold.
Out the way. I think he was going for that double underhook backbreaker. Turned it into more of a
Kamikaze knew what he was doing. He did that on purpose. Trying to give a little bit of a joy, a little bit of a joy killer to Roma Miller. He wanted Roma to think he had him. You know, he was able to fight out. He was not able, and now he's paying for it. You can hear the flesh being ripped off his chest
paying
via
dearly.
Kamikaze.
He's getting lit up with those chops.
Kamikaze eating that top turn post. Nobody there. Clothesline for Roma. Doing everything behind him. What he has left. Third time a charm. Sling blade. Kamikaze immediately pops back up, making sure his shoulders are not down.
Roma.
Lung blower. Did he get enough of it? There's those kicks we've come to love from Roma Miller. Roma extensively using those kicks to his advantage. Basement flatliner there. Only a 2 count. Almost had him. This crowd thought it was over. Roma thought it was over.
That was almost an upset for Roma Miller.
Saw right there on the outside, you see that briefcase in his hand. Roma saying that Kamikaze is going to sleep.
Turning up the band here. It's all right getting up on the apron.
And getting back down even faster.
Giving Chris Kamikaze the opening to turn things right back around.
Kamikaze going for the chain. That big platinum chain.
Referee.
That is 100% platinum.
The referee is all right.
It's so platinum you need to call it Steven. And Tubbs caught him. Tubbs able to catch the chain, the platinum chain of Kamikaze. He's up. Briefcase to the head, knocking Roma Miller out.
And the gold rush bounced off the skull.
And with one kick able to flip that man completely onto his back, getting him right in position for the highway to the danger zone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get aboard. There's the highway. And we're on it. Danger zone. Hits it perfectly. And a 3 count. Roma Miller taking a beating, but able to fight to the bitter end on that. So holding up the hand of the winner, Chris Kamikaze. Will it be the same thing tonight when Saul faces Ace Haven? Will Kamikaze be holding up the hand of Saul Wright? And he takes a bow after that victory.
Kamikaze might have been a bit more to it than he thought it was going to be, but the outcome is still the same. He called his shot. He picked up the victory here against Roma Miller.
A great showing by Roma, but not enough. Your winner, Chris Kamikaze. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking this time. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, subscribe, hit that membership. We're asking you to hit that membership, get extra content.
Hit that join button for exclusive matches and content.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Only $2.99 a month.
Introducing first.
And if you use this on social media, use the hashtag PSLive anywhere you can so we can see it. We love watching the social media, the TikToks, the Twitters, the YouTube Shorts. I don't get on Instagram. I'm sure the Reels are still up there, right? They still have that?
I would imagine so.
If you're in Threads, use the PS Live tag. Let us know. Let us know you're enjoying what you are seeing.
Little technical difficulties maybe.
Next week, tag match.
Absolutely.
Watley, Silva,
Oh, I think we're good to go now.
Aaron. Cannot wait for that. But that's next week. This is episode 650. Battle of Attrition.
Battle of Attrition. This may or may not be a battle of attrition. We see the champion of champions, the most decorated champion ProSouth has ever known, Damian Seratone. And tonight, he's facing that other guy, Jake Franklin.
We talked about Roma having his work cut out for him. Jake Franklin definitely has his work cut out for him.
Franklin picked a fight, eliminating Seratone from the Battle Rumble. And then last week in his match against Dark Art Christian Pierce, taking a cheap shot, a cheap dive, as it was, against Damian Seratone, completely unprovoked.
Atonement 1-0 tonight. Christian Pierce defeating Cameron Keys earlier in the night.
Atonement aptly named for this match because now Franklin has to atone for his actions last week.
Jake Franklin going one-on-one with one of his heroes, Damian Seratone. All the training in the world can't prepare you when you're staring across from Damian Seratone, the champion of champions. You see what he's done with Atonement, how he's turned around Dorian, how he's turned around Christian Pierce's careers. And you say, I want him. That's what Jake Franklin's doing.
Jake, a trainee, still single digits in to his wrestling career. Might be biting off not just a little bit more than he can chew, but a lot more than he can chew, even with those teeth.
Come on!
Make his way to the ring. Representing the trainees.
He may look like some scrub But that man has the dog in him. He has the fight. He has the willpower. Can't keep Jake down.
Other guy, Jake Franklin.
The give up is not in that man. The get up and go must have got up and went. Jake Franklin staring down the faithful, trying to get that faithful of ProSouth behind him for this match, because he's going to need every little bit of energy, every little bit of mojo that they can give him.
He needs everything he can muster and then some. And even the best there is to see.
And he may need some mustard after this match for those burns he's going to get from those chops. Damien known for his chops, known for those elbows, those short arm elbows.
Even the best ProSouth has to offer oftentimes is not enough to take down Damien Serotonin. Serotonin tying him up, moving him into a pinning position.
Serotonin is a surgeon, and this is his operating table right here at the ProSouth ring.
Oklahoma roll.
Almost got him 2 count. Surprised Damien. Look at the look on Damien. Serotonin wide-eyed.
Serotonin was not expecting that. Neither was I.
As I said, Jake, don't let his presence fool you. He went last week against Christian Pierce. Had a competitive match against Christian Pierce. Now he's staring down Damien Serotonin. Serotonin on top.
Franklin taking an arm.
Got that hammerlock on the ground. If he can break it, he will. A lot of people thought this match would already be over. Jake staying competitive again. This is now twice he's had a competitive match with a member of Atonement.
Serotonin reversing out.
Hammerlock of his own. He's grabbing, just whipping him around, throwing him back into position, taking that knee, putting it into the top of the back, right between the shoulder blades, pulling back, trying to stretch out Jake Franklin.
Serotonin currently still content with wrestling Jake Franklin, wrestling Jake's type of match.
Inside cradle.
We've yet to see Serotonin crank up that intensity he's known for. Throw those devastating strikes up, and there he is. As soon as I say it.
On cue. Jake is down.
It was only a couple of weeks ago at the Battle Rumble that Damien Serotonin.
Oh, drop kick sends Damien up and over. Damien lands on his feet,
I
though.
was about to mention the last man standing, but it was a couple of weeks ago at the Battle Rumble that happened during the Battle Rumble match.
Jake not hesitating. Suicide dive through the ropes, taking Damien down,
like
and almost taking down the barrier. Like a lawn dart, just like you were saying. Sorry, I spoke over you.
It's okay. Franklin.
Surprisingly, Jake in control.
What's he got in plan here? Oh, down hard. Now he finds himself in a real bad way, tied up in the tree of woe.
We saw this from Damien to Sean Christopher. That whiplash effect as that size 12 goes across his teeth, right across the jaw. That bottom rope used for extra leverage, used for whiplash effect, and it is coming to fruition right here on the Battle of Attrition. Setting him back in another tree of woe.
Uh-oh. We saw this again in that last man standing match with the assistance of a steel chair.
Right across the chin. Jake may be out. You see his head bounce off the mat. See, he's still fighting, still clawing at Damien. He does not have that give up in him. Maybe Damien can beat it into him, but right now he's not. Once again, the point of the knee between the shoulder blades just pulling back on Jake Franklin.
Serotonin started ratcheting up that intensity. Intent on teaching Jake a lesson. Oh, big back elbow.
Jake hit with a thud there. Taking down the straps of Jake Franklin. What does Damien Seratone have in mind?
Oh, hard chop. Making Franklin pay for the disrespect he's shown Seratone over the last few weeks.
I don't think this is what the horns of Revelation are supposed to sound like, but it could be it. After that biblical analog the promo that Damien had last week, he's going out and showing hell to Jake Franklin. This is what hell looks like, man.
Franklin picked a fight, and Damien Seratone is bringing it to him. Franklin's still in it, though.
His closed fist, the referee allowing it. I would too. He may need them.
Absolutely. He needs every weapon he can get right now.
Atonement has been in control tonight as a whole. Very close to the ropes. Clothesline, turning him inside out. Jake is down. You can see his head bounce off the mat yet again. And only a 2 count.
Only a 2. Franklin refusing to stay down. He's gonna make Seratone put him down.
Seratone looking to put him down like a rabid dog. Jake has the crowd behind him. He's trying to feed off of it.
Nobody home. Oh, rising knee, jumping neck breaker. Beautiful combination from the other guy.
And David never saw it coming. Rolling thunder drop kick.
Why not? If
and
it
a
works.
2 count. He got 2 out of it.
Got a 2 count on the most decorated performer on the ProSouth roster. Not an easy task. Oh! Death Valley driver into the corner.
He is broken, battered, and bruised. Look at his chest.
Seratone just broke that man in half. I don't think he's done.
Grabbing Jake's arm, taking him to the top. Fireman's carry from the top. What does the leader of Atonement, Damien Seratone, have in mind?
We've seen this from Damien before. Wait, what?
The lights have went off. We didn't think he was here.
Is that
He's
Sean?
not even medically cleared.
Hurricane Rana from Franklin. Distraction from the music.
Immediately going for the pin. Oh, so close. The distraction from Sean's music almost cost Damien Seratone the match. 2 and 15/16 for real.
Absolutely. There you saw over in the corner, Bobcat, Jake Franklin's other trainee partner, trying to cheer him on. Oh! High stacked up German.
And he didn't let go.
One more time.
Can he get him up for the third time?
Oh, he rolled through.
May have arched back just a little too much. May have rolled with that just a tad too much.
Absolutely, the momentum.
Jake going up top.
Speaking of rolling through, Seratone caught him and rolled through with it. Now Franklin's in a bad way. Sleep the deep. Good night.
Your winner of the match, Damien Seratone.
That match was more competitive than we thought it would be.
Absolutely.
Jake deserves all the praise he's going to receive after this match.
Franklin with a shocking performance.
I think these fateful words were said to Sean one time by the Killbilly. Jake, look to the trees.
The Dragon Sleeper being applied after the match. to Jake Franklin. Damien finally letting go as the power goes out again here at the ProSouth Palace. Are these just mind games being played against the champion of champions? Jake may have looked to the trees, but he timbered on out.
The Vampire Baddie, Ravenna Vane. The King of the Dead conspicuously absent.
We heard Damien a few weeks ago say the weakness of Sean is Ravenna.
I thought it was going to be Sean Christopher. I thought Sean had woke up from his dirt nap and decided to join us back here in this ring. But no. If it isn't the reason he's taking the dirt nap himself, you are the reason Sean isn't here. Look at him. Tell them straight in their faces, you're why Sean isn't here. You know why? Because with you, he became soft. You're the problem. So I guess it's time to address the problem.
You want to address the problem? Really, the problem? No, let's address why this entire situation is happening, okay? You want to bring out this violent, aggressive version of Sean, right? That's what your goal is here, huh? Well, who do you think brought that version of Sean out in the first place? Who do you think first led him down the path to that dark place that you've been trying to lure him to for months? It was me. And as far as your statements and assumptions about me, let's get one thing perfectly clear. I am no weakness. But you didn't get two things right. I am manipulative and I am vindictive. However, I don't use those attributes against people I claim to love. And that's what... You got a taste of what I'm capable of in Last Man Standing. Do not underestimate me.
Speaking of taste, she slapped the taste out of Damien's mouth that night.
Indeed, she did.
But where is Sean? Sean isn't here.
Sean isn't here, but his queen of the dead, the Vampire Baddie, is standing toe-to-toe with Damien Seratone.
Damien erring on the side of caution and walking away from this argument. Damien still jawing with the Vampire Baddie as she stands in the ring, but Sean's not here. Ravenna is. Damien just staring daggers through Ravenna.
Met
Amy
by
Hayden's
another
here.
queen, the Queen of the South.
This can't be good.
Amy's carrying the YouTube championship.
Ravenna holding the ropes open for Amy.
Nice to you. You know I've been reaching out to you guys. You and Sean both for 2 weeks now. I haven't been able to reach either of you. And I'm just real confused right now. Does Sean even want this title anymore?
No!
I don't know. Thank you. I don't know where he is.
She says she doesn't know where he is.
Well, the thing about it is, I just can't have a show every week without a YouTube champion.
I'll tell you.
I love you guys, you know that. I love both of you so much. But next week, I've got to have a tournament for this YouTube title. I've got to have a champion.
Is Amy stripping Sean of the title? It sounds like Amy has stripped Sean Christopher of the YouTube championship.
That may be.
Next week we have a tournament. Next week, YouTube tournament on top of the tag match. Watley, Silva, Aiden, Aaron. Intermission. We'll find out. We'll ask. We'll find out more.
More to come. We are back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here at the ProSouth Palace.
I just said that. But as usual, James stepping all over me.
For one fall. Introducing first.
Wouldn't be Friday if I could get a sentence out without James ruining it.
I guess they are stripping Sean Christopher of the YouTube Championship. We have a tournament next week. A tournament to crown a new YouTube champion.
Uncertain future for the YouTube Championship. But there is one thing certain right now. He ain't wrong. It's all right.
It's all right with Kamikaze in tow.
Making his way to the ring, we are talking about Chris Kamikaze. He ain't wrong. This is Saul Right.
It's all right with a big opportunity tonight against Ace Haven, the king of the South.
It's all right. Hand-picked opponent of Ace Haven. Continuing to celebrate 15 years of pro wrestling.
This is a huge opportunity. Can Saul Wright prevail? He has Kamikaze in his corner, so he's already starting off in the correct position. Saul's got the microphone.
We're going to hear from Saul Wright. Is it time to hear Saul Wright?
My bad. Look,
Guess
I got
not.
distracted. Here's why we're out here, okay? First of all, drinking the drip. No offense, Roma. But listen, we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to prove that this man is not a loser. He is in peak physical condition. Look at this. Look at this guy.
We see him.
Well, I don't know if he's necessarily a body guy, but he's
But
all right.
Here's what we're going to do, so listen, okay? What I want you to do, I know this is on the fly, but listen, I need you to go to the back, and I need you to get Dr. Paul Wright, no relation, and he's going to medically clear you. I don't know if I brought the... I did not know Paul was here tonight. Yes, he's here. He's here, and we're about to prove it right now. Do you want to see Dr. Paul Wright?
The doc is in the house.
No relation. Go get him.
Saul Wright,
Careful.
proving that Saul Wright is in peak physical
Go
condition,
get him.
ready to compete against
Go
Ace
get him.
Haven.
Well, it's good to know that he is medically clear if we get the say-so from Dr. Paul Wright.
You
Dr.
see?
Paul Wright, no
You see,
relation.
we told you. He's got a lab coat. He's official. Come on in here, Doc.
You know, now that I see the two of them side by side, I don't think they look that much alike. For some reason,
Shut up.
Dr. Paul Wright, no relation, looks more like Brandon
Look,
Collum.
here's what we're going to do, Doc. Okay?
No, that's Paul Wright. That's the doctor.
As you can see,
The doctor is in.
we have Saul Wright, and you tell these people what you think about his peak physical condition, and you're going to do a live exam for the Podunk Cukes right here in Piedmont, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Paul Wright, no relation. I'm here tonight to verify that my patient is in tip-top fighting shape. He's in peak condition. Check out these arms. Little flab on them, but I'm sure he'll choke Ace Haven out with those bad boys. You've heard of a six-pack. My patient has the whole keg right here, and he's ready to crush Ace Haven.
He is. He's a powder keg with legs.
So it's been verified. He's in tip-top fighting shape. This match will go on.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I
almost forgot, Chris, those blue pills you ordered, they're in the office. Come on,
Kamikaze, sponsored by Blue Chew. Dr. Paul Wright letting
You
it
will
be known.
disregard that last statement. Oh, never mind. Okay, look, here's reality.
Okay? This man right here has been medically cleared, and right here, right now, he is going to take care of that man that they call the King of the South. He's going to drop him in the middle of this ring. He's going to stomp on him like that. For the 1, 2, 3.
Blue Chew, the sponsor of Chris Kamikaze.
His opponent.
Apparently so.
It's okay, some men have performance issues. Kamikaze's not in the ring. Apparently it's in the bedroom.
No comment. Either way,
I think
about to see Saul Wright.
Isn't there like a doctor-patient confidentiality
I
broken
would
there?
imagine there would be, but I don't know. The King of the South. I'm just moving on, just pretending we didn't see that. Here we see the Queen of the South, Amy Haven, flanking the King.
The Queen of the South, Amy Haven.
Ace Haven is on last week and picked this match.
We thought he was going to call out Kamikaze.
At first we thought he was going for Kamikaze. And he said he wanted Saul Wright.
Well, he's got him tonight.
Celebrating 15 years, he is the King of the South, Ace Haven.
All right, waiting.
All right, from behind. All right, laying it on thick with Ace Haven.
Amy Haven and James Hardy not even out of the ring. Already we're underway.
Saul knew he had to go directly for the head of the king. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Heavy chop.
Connecting with every shot he's thrown. Ace Haven back in control, even though he was jumped from behind.
Oh, Haven now with the mounted punches.
He's not careful, he's going to bust him up, and we'll have to bring Dr. Paul Wright back out here.
No relation.
You can read lips, you know what he just said. We're not repeating that.
Not repeating it, but he definitely had harsh words for the ProSouth faithful. Asking for one more time, and Ace is giving him 2 or 3.
Ace hasn't even gotten his cape off yet.
Still wearing the cape. Worth noting, Saul Wright started his training, initially trained under Ace Haven himself, before sitting under the learning tree of Chris Kamikaze.
We saw what Jake did earlier to Damian Seratone. Maybe Saul Wright can replicate some of that success. Right across the arm.
Ace Haven with a new spin on old school.
Well, Ace is gonna fly. Ace up and over, taking out Saul. See Kamikaze in the background. Kamikaze looking on in pure terror. Gonna have to coach him up. Kamikaze barking orders to Saul on the outside. Ace Haven.
Yet another chop, just lighting up the chest of Saul Wright.
Trying to intimidate, trying to overpower, trying to bully the rookie Saul Wright. That veteran mentality he has. Kamikaze causing a distraction, letting Saul get a shot in to the back.
Ooh, big chop of his own, giving it back to his former trainer.
The headbutt doing its due diligence. Saul Wright now flipping over for the pin, making sure the camera sees his handiwork.
That's the training under Chris Kamikaze. That's something you learn hanging around someone the caliber of Chris Kamikaze. You learn to work for the camera.
Stiff enziguri to the back of the head. Clothesline taking Saul down. Ace right there, just stalking him, waiting.
The wheel kick got him right in the forehead. Not sure that's what Ace Haven was aiming for. Soul Food. It's all right, is on Dream Street.
Vintage Ace Haven. That vaulting kick has won him numerous titles, put numerous people away, but it didn't put away Saul Wright tonight. Great showing tonight by the rookies, the new generation, the future of ProSouth is in good hands, and so is Ace Haven. Saul Wright locking him up. Spinning sit down.
Landed him.
And only a 2 count there.
Worth remembering, Saul Wright eliminated Ace Haven from the Battle Rumble 2 weeks ago.
As you said earlier, he was handpicked for this match. Ace wanted this match and he got it. Saul going to the middle rope.
Vader bomb.
Only a 2 count.
Referee might have been a little out of position. Might have cost Saul Wright there. Looks like he's got another one in store.
Saul Wright needed to make sure that both shoulders were down. Both shoulders were not down until Tugger jumped in.
Oh, nobody home.
Does Ace have?
Shining Wizard. Knee connected to the jaw.
And only a 2 count. Saul with a big kick out. Making sure to get that shoulder out from under Ace Haven. Ace was not expecting this, I'm sure. And Saul Wright definitely knew what he had to do to take on Ace Haven. And he's doing everything he can and then some. Swing and a miss. Turning Ace Haven inside out. See him like a car crash. Only a 2 count there. Saul Wright showing frustration. Kamikaze showing frustration. See the briefcase there. Bobcat knocking the briefcase away from Chris Kamikaze. See Kamikaze stunned. Kamikaze trying to return the favor from earlier in the night. Saul Wright gave him cutter. The cutter.
The Ace Crusher.
You know, that's elementary. The 1, 2, 3.
The match, Ace Haven.
Ace Haven hitting that big Ace Cutter. It's 1, 2, 3. It's elementary at that point.
Ace Haven victorious tonight. He was victorious last week. The hand-picked opponents working out for Ace Haven.
Well, Saul Wright may have been medically cleared by Dr. Paul Wright, no relation. It wasn't quite enough to pick up a win over the King of the South.
Bobcat with the assist there, knocking the briefcase away. So Chris Kamikaze couldn't use it. Kamikaze obviously going for that briefcase. Now a little disagreement between Saul and Kamikaze. Kamikaze did everything he said he was going to do, but Bobcat was right there. Saul Wright staring down Bobcat. The frustration appearing all over his face.
Uh-oh, Kamikaze going after Bobcat now.
Kamikaze has Bobcat. Bobcat's going to pay for his transgressions tonight. The 2-on-1 beatdown. Kamikaze and Saul Wright stomping on Bobcat. Ace Haven right back out.
Haven with a kendo stick.
Swinging for the fences. Kamikaze making sure not to turn his back on Ace Haven.
All right, doing the smart thing and putting James Hardy between himself and danger.
Bobcat's hat never come off during that beatdown. Maybe glued to his head.
Now, first off, just because you can't win a match doesn't mean you take it out on the best cameraman in the business today. Even your own doctor doesn't like you. Which, I don't know about you, but that doctor looked real familiar.
Yes, it was Saul Wright.
Like, he really makes the columns in my brain that remember people go off. But I just can't put my finger on it. But that's kind of all brand for me, isn't it?
He's the doctor.
Look, next week, Kamikaze, you want a piece of me so bad.
Yeah? Yeah?
We got a major card next week. With a tag match I made earlier tonight. And now, Ace Haven versus Chris Kamikaze.
Kamikaze against Haven next week. You hear it?
Wait, there is more.
There's more, he says.
You guys seem to have a problem with everyone's favorite cat. That's the one smart person in the middle. He knows his name, Bobcat. Next week, Saul, you can go one-on-one with Bobcat.
Already a stacked card next week. Now we have Kamikaze against Haven, Bobcat against Saul Wright. On top of the YouTube Championship Tournament and the tag match. It's stacking up to be a great episode 651, but episode 650 is not done yet.
Not yet. We've still got more to come. The Queen of the South taking the camera. Yeah, get James Hardy off the camera. There you go. Will we be seeing this site next week?
Bobcat is slowly but surely becoming a household name. And yes, Wu-Tang is for the children.
That's what they tell me.
Bobcat against Saul next week. Haven against Kamikaze. Wow.
It is shaping up to be a big one. Speaking of big ones, James, this is your
Ladies and
cue.
gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. And it is a trios match.
Nobody does trios quite like ProSouth.
You know what you got to do for the first time viewers. Run them down.
Trios match rules means anytime your opponent exits the mat or exits the ring, that counts as a legal tag.
1 in, 1 out.
A 1 in, 2 out in this case.
Oh, yes. You are correct, sir. House of Harley with a chip on their shoulders after the rundown by Silva earlier in our program.
Silva verbally laying into all 4 of the House of Harley. Now he's teaming tonight with his opponents next week, Aiden Andrews and Aaron Dallas.
Ozzy Owens staring intensely down to the crowd. A great foundation for the House of Harley. Kids no more, men from now on. There's a rule in gambling, the house always wins. Let's see if that comes into effect tonight. We keep saying people have their work cut out for them. Nobody has their work cut out for them more than the House of Harley, because we're getting blue collar, we're getting relentless, and we're ghosting them all at once.
Hayden Andrews, as we mentioned, that tag team match next week, Hayden Andrews and Aaron Dallas against Brandon Watley and Eric Silva. Should either Watley or Silva pick up the win, and Silva gets his shot against Brandon Watley at Wicked Havoc. But should Aaron Dallas or Hayden Andrews pin either Brandon Watley or Eric Silva, whoever picks up the pin becomes the new Pro-South champion.
A lot on the line next week, but pride is on the line and bragging rights tonight in this main event. This is your main event. Call everyone you know. Let them know the main event is about to begin.
Hayden Andrews looking intense, staring all three down, not afraid to step in the ring. There aren't many people who could stand up to all three members all at once. Hayden Andrews might be one, but he's not alone tonight.
He has backup. In the form of the blue-collar, belt-collecting rock star, Aaron Dallas.
378 days, unified all-out champion. Second longest in Pro-South history, only behind the champion of champions, Damian Seratone.
Well, let's hope he's not on the unemployment line like the song says, because he is multiple champion, and he is Aaron Dallas. The path leads to Relentless and Blue, and it goes from the left hand. Aaron Dallas looks in amazing shape. All jokes aside about him passing out at work, he seems ready and determined.
Aaron Dallas making it back into action, cleared medically to compete much earlier than we thought he would be. Making a surprise return in the Battle Rumble. Now there's a lot to talk about there, but excuse me if I'm a little biased here. My attention is on this man who also made a return in the Battle Rumble. Has a chance to become the next #1 contender. While Aaron Dallas and Hayden Andrews try and figure out who gets the title shot, who gets what, when, where, and why, this man's gonna come in and do what he does best. And that is walk the path.
I heard the old Matthias there for a second. Eric Silva is a specimen. One and only. There is none like him out there. Looking forward to seeing Eric at the end of this month in Savannah. Get to do commentary with Eric Silva again.
Commentate the path while you're at it.
I am. Don't worry, he's never replacing you, Matthias. Eric Silva, intense in everything he does.
Always.
Power for power, pound for pound, one of the best to ever step foot in the ring in Pro-South. His path has been cleared for next week. But tonight, he has the house. And a house divided cannot stand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a trios match. Introducing first to my left, being accompanied to ringside by Harley Hayden, they are the team of Double Lock, Ozzy Owens, Born Again, Christian Garrett, and Sleazy C. Caden Newton. They are the House of Harley. first. This is Hayden Andrews. And his partner, he is the blue collar, belt collecting rock star. He is the unified all-out champion. This is Aaron A.A. And their partner, representing the left-hand path, he is Eric the Ghost Silva.
Silva, a legend here in Piedmont. Definitely first ballot Hall of Famer for the ProSouth Hall of Fame.
Eric Silva has gone to war in this building and the old building multiple times. He has spilled blood, his own and others, in that ring on multiple occasions.
But this is the ProSouth Palace. And Sleazy C, King Slime himself, has been running this building. But those three men back down from no man. There's no person that those three people will take a step back from. See Harley Haven sans leadership mask. Silva, Aiden, Aaron all on the outside.
They wanted to disrespect the belongings, the entrance gear, the unified all-out championship. That may come back to bite them. That might be a huge mistake.
Aaron picking him back up. Aaron handing the belts to the fans. You're never getting those back.
There's one thing I know about Eric Silva. He does not brook disrespect. He does not let it go unpunished. And he will absolutely punish anyone and everyone gets in his way here tonight.
You know Silva better than anyone out there.
Oh, speaking of disrespecting the masks.
You know Silva better than anyone. What does the House of Harley have to do to keep the ghost down?
Run away.
There we go.
Give up any chance of that happening, because it ain't happening.
Kicking the mask of Sleazy C. Eric Silva's asking for it. He wants Sleazy C.
Back to your point, you want to keep Eric Silva down. Go out, find you the biggest gun you can find, unload the clip, and then run because you just made him angry. That's not going to keep him down, and neither are they.
Aiden Andrews trying to get away from born-again Christian Garrett. Christian with a hammerlock, Aiden with one of his own. So he's got that arm locked. He can snap it in a heartbeat. Christian knows that. Christian looking for a way out. Able to go behind. Tight waist lock. You see Aiden going for a lower base than Christian. Shoot and take him down. Aiden with a one-point takedown there.
Oh, pick the leg.
Only a one count. Tight side headlock.
Those are powerful arms to find yourself.
Fort Worth gonna have to make sure that that's not a choke.
I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, but this crowd has gotten loud in here.
Good stack up of a one there by Christian Garrett.
A wall of sound coming off the ProSouth faithful for Aiden Andrews. They want to see Aiden put a beating on born-again Christian Garrett.
You're not going to be able to out-wrestle Aiden Andrews like that. Former Army Ranger, Aiden Andrews. Over 300 successful jumps out of a helicopter. Don't know why anybody would want to jump out of a helicopter, but he's done it over 300 times successfully and come back from 2 knee surgeries. And he is staring down the House of Harley.
Boot from Double Odd Ozzy Owens.
Sometimes that's all it takes from that big man.
Sleazy C with that hard right hand.
The powerhouse of the house. He ate that forearm.
Oh,
one of his own.
Now
Staggers
Aiden.
Aiden.
I think Aiden liked it.
You don't want to get an exchange like that with Aiden. Believe me, I know.
As goodness knows, we've mentioned it multiple times. Aiden Andrews enjoys getting punched in the face. He's kind of crazy that way. Not in the I like to play a game crazy. I mean, hit me so I know how hard to hit you back crazy.
There is only one Eric the Ghost Silva. There's only one Aiden Andrews, only one Aaron Dallas. But they're going against the one standing house in all of ProSouth. Sleazy C looking for that tag. Aaron Dallas puts a side headlock on. Great side headlocks here tonight. Showing the young ones how it's done. As I said, from kids to adults. The house has a great foundation. I think adding Double Aught was the best thing they could have done. And it was smart of Double Aught, Ozzy Owens, to take him up on that offer to get away from Doug, to get away from the Doug pusher.
Helped him with his Doug problem.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, dear.
He wants the Ghost.
Ozzy Owens thinks his size is going to be a difference maker. I don't think he quite realizes who he's in the ring with.
See Silva in great shape, watching his weight, going to the gym every other day.
Hard right hand to the midsection.
I know his bench is up. His bench is up 50 pounds. Talk to him about that.
Bench is up 50 pounds. He's down about 40.
So it averages out. It's like Brandon Watley's math.
33 and a third.
Silva lining up Ozzy Owens.
Oh, back elbow. Owens doesn't quite know what's going on here. Although he figured it out in a hurry. He figured out the one way to go. That does count as a legal tag under trios rules.
Crista Garrett letting him know that can constitute as a tag. Who's going to get in?
Either Garrett or Uten. Oh, they're going for a powwow with Harley. Well, strategy session.
Ozzy back in. Shot to the back of the head. Jumped up to grab that side headlock.
Eric Silva, former ProSouth champion, former All-Out champion, former tag team champion, Battle Rumble winner.
No doubt a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
Can Aaron get up Ozzy? Can he get up the big man? Ozzy says not today. The crowd trying to will him to it. Oh, Ozzy just tossing him aside. Swing and a miss, but that left did not miss.
Got him on the rebound. Big elbow drop.
Just rolling Aaron Dallas to his corner. Aaron in no man's land. Right in the corner of the House of Harley. Behind the ref's back, Aaron Dallas being choked by born-again Christian Garrett. Harley screaming at him the entire time.
Oh, hard right hand to the midsection, right to the core.
Work out all you want to. A punch to the gut is a punch to the gut. Big clubbing forearm to the back. They're keeping Aaron Dallas grounded.
Strong core can guard against some of that impact, but only going to stop some of it.
And if Ozzy hits the CTE boot, it is over.
That CTE, that is good night.
And good luck. Waking up the next day.
If you're lucky.
King Slime, being the slime ball he is, Sleazy C, just standing on the throat of Aaron Dallas.
Hayden Newton.
The man doesn't just cut corners, he runs through them.
Slams Aaron Dallas into him.
There's a tag to born again Christian Garrett. Self-immolation in the corner. With several matches like that, you saw Aaron reach out for that tag, not enough.
Christian Garrett and Hayden Newton we've known for a while now that they're a well-oiled team.
Oh. Christian Garrett not down yet. Now he's down.
And
took a
Dallas
second.
Get back to his corner.
Silva's right there for the tag. Aiden's right there for the tag. Aiden gets the tag.
Here comes Andrews. Down goes Garrett. Down goes Owens.
To be opponents, these guys sure are working well together. Next week they will get the tag, but number one contender. Indie Killer. Taking Christian. Harley grabbing the ref's foot. May have saved this match. Harley has been thrown out.
Referee Gavin Pell has thrown out Harley Haven.
Gavin gaining control.
Tossed out by referee little baby Dallas, aka Fort Worth.
Sleazy C over the top rope. Ozzy over the top rope.
Referee still with Harley.
All the A's going over.
All the A's going over the top. Uh-oh. Christian Garrett's in a bad way. He's got the ghost stalking him. In comes the final boss.
Brandon Watley, Lord Watley taking out Eric Silva. Gavin did not see it. He flew right by him.
Still preoccupied with Harley. Uh-oh.
All four men from next week's match in the ring.
Watley suddenly finding himself outnumbered.
That's no way to treat the Lord Watley. Like a cohesive unit.
Watley down and out. Oh, hard right hand.
Hard right hands to everybody.
Rapid fire.
Aaron thrown to the outside. Silva in the corner. Sleazy C taking out his aggression, his frustration on Aiden Andrews.
Got him hurt. Taking victory roll.
Sleazy C going for that loaded gun complex. That one arm pump handle slam, and he got him.
Dramatic irony. Where did Cameron come from?
Cameron out of nowhere.
I didn't even see him run out here.
I think he was hiding under the ring this entire time. I never saw him come out either. Cam able to scurry away.
Owens just took a hard header right into the ring post. Garrett's got him hooked.
Steel toe! Collateral damage! And that can leave only one thing.
Are we about to see it? The stamp of approval.
Everybody got some of Christian Garrett. He can be born again now because he's been baptized in fire.
Winner of the match, the team of Aaron Dallas, Hayden Andrews, and Eric the Ghost Silva.
Where does this lead these guys next week? Next week, Watley, Silva, Aaron, Aiden, tag match. Cam with the assist, had to have been hiding under the ring this entire time. The house has fallen. I repeat, the house has fallen.
Eric Silva. Aaron Dallas and Aiden Andrews victorious tonight. Next week, they will face off. It seems like Cameron's not quite done with the House of Harley.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, PS Live. Use that hashtag on all social media. Episode
Yeah, you see the
650.
difference between a #1 contender and a champion is when I lose, I don't let that completely derail me. I get back up, dust myself back off, and I get my blood back. But clearly you want to take this in a more aggressive manner. So if you want me one-on-one, Caden, I'll tell you what, save it, because I've got quite the offer for you. I want you next week, me and you. And I know you're gonna have your friends. I completely expect that. And you know, last week, somehow in the 11th hour, I managed to find some help with Roma, and perhaps I can do the same again. So why don't you and I go one-on-one next week in a lumberjack match?
Whoa! Sleazy C versus Cameron Keast in a lumberjack match.
Add that to next week. What a card. Episode 650 in the books for Matthias Darkthorn.
And the Wicked Nemesis.
Good night. Good luck. Stay hydrated. Call your mom.
We'll see you next week.
What a card already.